going wrong. I got a secret, it's here in my heart, and I can't even tell my friends. Y'all want to know what my secret is? It ain't Victoria, bitch. It's 5:16 in the morning, and just like Tara, I fucked my neighbor's husband. Yes, God, honey. Didn't Tara move into that building and fuck her neighbor Amina husband? Nessa, girl, my hair is laid like Rah Ali. Child, I heard that man wife slam her car though she was going to work. You know she a nurse, bitch. And when she left, I pulled a Tara move and told that man, come over here and get him some of this leftover Thanksgiving stuff. And okay. But girl, as I was finished basking in the afterglow of sex, I said, let me tune in to VH1 real quick and see what Mona Scott Young and them in Love and Hip Hop New York season 6 talking about. Quiet as it's kept, girl. I wasn't expecting them girls to give me much. But I must say, honey, by episode 2, I am thoroughly surprised. Yes, God, honey, go in and go have. See, that man done fuck me so good. He don't jug me so good, bitch. He don't jug my mind. I mean, quiet as it's kept. Everybody got a little piece of hoe in them from back in the day. And they say they don't. They're okay. Rah, girl. Can somebody please get Rah Ali a real job? Like, I'm just confused on what it is you do. Now, you be dressed and you be clean, Rah, so whatever it is, apparently I need to mind my damn business because you ain't asking me for no money, for no bundles or whatever. But I just need a little bit more from Rah. The show opened up with Flea Market Medea, a.k.a. boosting ass Rashida, trying to come for Miss Yandy. Now, I'm going to tell you, there's a whole lot of things in this life you might do, Big Bird, but come for Yandy ain't one of them, okay?
When the relationship is almost over, guys,
you start fucking other people. Oh, we've been doing that.
Alright. That's how we doing it. Hello, everybody. I'm Rico Blue. The fuck? Can you hear me?
Yes.
You can?
I can't hear me though.
Oh, I don't have your mic on.
Here we go.
Well, we got into a little tiff, and I didn't think that Jay would be joining me because, you know, Jay's a Leo, and Jay will say, you know what, fuck it. Or will I say fuck it? Or are we alike in that aspect? I feel like I'm supposed to be hearing myself. I feel like something is off.
No, you're not supposed to be hearing yourself unless you have it plugged up to the Zoom.
Okay, but you can hear me. Oh, no. Something is off. Oh, no, it's not. You hear me in the mic?
Yeah.
Okay. Everything is on then. That's weird. I'm serious. Like, it feels like something is missing. We just hooked up this fast. Everything just... Bloop, bloop.
Bloop, bloop.
That's the good thing about having a studio and having it already set up. Because I'm just feeling like it's something we're missing here. No. Okay. Anyway, as you guys know, we are the operators of Funky Dineva's OnlyFans page. Not OnlyFans page.
Right, not me, girl.
I'm saying the only fan page that there is a Funky Dineva. Like, there is probably 2 or 3 T.S. Madisons and 100 Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Child, we'll do the OnlyFans page too if he want us to produce that. But I mean, I don't know.
He already said he'll put them ugly ass feet on there.
Well, do it, bitch. Get them coins.
Anyway, so we're the operators of Funky Dineva's OnlyFans page, which Funky Dineva is MS Funky Dineva. We created a fan page called MISS Funky Dineva solely because we love Funky Dineva, and I've been watching Funky Dineva since Funky Dineva hit the fucking waves, the fucking YouTube. But not only that, when we do our Housewives of Atlanta.
Yes, God, Nessa girl, did you get into Love and Hip Hop last night? My hair is laid like a simple bitch with a bad attitude. Yes, God, honey.
Right. When we do our Housewives of Atlanta, we were always adding in his clips because he said things in the past that resonates today or when the show, like if he may have said something season 3 that resonates for season 5 or season 7. And so we ended up accumulating so many clips of Funky Dineva that I was just like, you know what? We don't want to just delete these clips because these are really good clips. And we going through all of his YouTube channel, trying to make sure we use the right clip for our channel that corresponds or that correlates, right, with whatever he said. Now Claudia, he got on a job with Claudia. Bitch cleared season motherfucking whatever Claudia was on.
7.
If I'm not mistaken, there was a couple of episodes of season 7. It seemed like that bitch said take down, take down, take down. Because bitch, I will not have maybe he didn't review that season.
With this bitch.
But if I'm not mistaken, there were some reviews of Claudia up and they're no longer there. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But we are the operators of Funky Dineva's fan page, and I say that because we love Funky Dineva. We are huge fans of Funky Dineva. So we come here, and like I did with Carlos King's video, when he interviewed him, I did a whole reaction to it and discussed it and da-da-da-da-da. And it's on my channel now. If you guys want to go see it, you can go see the reaction video to the commentary video to Carlos King and Funky Dineva, where I added a whole bunch of clips where he was talking about things, and I was actually adding the story from his own channel. So when he talked about Sheree suing him for going on her property, that's already on his channel. Those were one of the first videos he posted back in the day, like 13-14 years ago. So I went and I put that, so while he's talking you can see basically B-roll footage basically, and I commentated over it as well. In this, I'm not doing all that shit. We finna react to Rah Ali talking to our dog, our homie, who we love so much, Funky Dineva, and just hear him talk shit like we there with them, I guess. If anything, if you want to turn it off, turn it off. You don't have to. But one thing I will say,
I swear to God, a bitch never crosses me twice. I'm good. That is super whack.
No one crosses me once.
Super whack.
No one crosses me once.
George Foreman just died. Oh no.
And the thing that made me hate Rah Ali, hold on, wait.
I know what you about to say.
Bitch what?
Well, she didn't do that.
Yes, she did.
Oh, she the one did that?
According to Nicki. Supposedly. Or with the security walkie-talkie. But I'm not gonna do this.
I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I think she did right. She's Nicki Strongarm, right? She's Nicki Strongarm. Ooh. What would I do without my strong arm? What would I do without my strong arm? That's what Rah Ali say.
Strong arm and big back.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Girl, what? Where did you even come from?
Rah Ali do got a big back. But it's okay. That's fine, Rah Ali, because I love Rah Ali no matter the fuck what. Okay. Apologize. Okay. I thought that maybe Funky had reviewed Rah Ali. Apparently not, because she didn't come on. She ended on season 6, and he was there. I mean, he started reviewing the show season 7. Okay, so anyway, let's get started.
Welcome back to Cited. I am your host, Rah Ali, and tonight,
welcome to the Urban Binge, y'all. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Keeping egos in check and making sure that nobody escapes the truth, honey. From clout-rich but cash-poor influencers faking the high life to the latest scandal that has Dr. Umar's name trending for all the wrong reasons.
I beg your pardon?
We've got a lot to get into tonight. And listen, I had to call in a specialist for tonight's episode because when it comes to breaking down drama, snatching wigs, and serving nothing but an unfiltered truth. There is only one person who can do it justice, y'all. Y'all already know the name, the voice, and the wig. Because, baby, he's been clocking celebrities and reality stars for years. He's a social media legend, a culture critic, and the king of a well-timed child. Please welcome the one and only Funky Dineva.
Listen,
bitch, hold up.
Diamonds I got around my neck.
Hold up, bitch. Wait. That's what made me come on and do this. The intro. This intro that Rah Ali gave Funky Dineva was so good. I had to come on here and do a fucking review of it. That was the main thing that made me come on here. I said, you know what? I gotta come on here. Bitch, you gave him a motherfucking intro. That intro, bitch, you gave him an intro. You really did do the fuck out of that intro. So good job. Okay, so let me just go ahead and play. I already seen the intro.
Just gave you, but that
intro
got me feeling like Princess Diana or something.
I'm finna read Funky, bitch. I'm finna read you, bitch.
I had it going on
Cause,
right
bitch.
Culture critic.
I know the fuck Funky ain't get his
and I'll
ass
take all
up
of it,
here.
okay?
Looking like a rich bitch.
Come on, baby, give them to me. I need my
and wanna
flowers.
get
I need
online
my
with us
miracle
looking
grow.
all
I
bunny
need
and
my
shit. Bitch, we wanna you dress up for us.
Right.
We be here every night.
All my
Our views pay your bills.
Right.
Bitch, dress up for us, ho.
Period.
Give her the diamonds and shit. Bitch, we want to see a little something.
This bitch, first of all, I was absolutely wrong. I said Funky Dineva didn't review Love and Hip Hop New York season 6. Yes, the fuck he did. Bitch, he been reviewing Love and Hip Hop New York since season 3. Okay? My hair is laid like telenovelas, bitch. What the fuck? I think that was a VH1 show that got canceled, right?
Telenovelas is a Spanish soap opera.
Okay, I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna have to put a headphone in over there.
Why?
Because he said some things about her. This the episode that Rah Ali was being nasty in, and I think he talked about her when he said my hair is laid like bad attitude, but it's probably not. Okay, so anyway, yeah, let's play this right here. 1, 2, 3, go.
While I'm still young and fine and all that other good stuff.
Because when you
Rob,
talk, pause it.
Do you think I look my age? Honest question.
Well, in
You
order
think
for
I
me
look
to
my age?
answer that question,
Rah
I
look
have
good
to
to be
pose
her
a question.
fucking age, period.
I don't know what your age
Period.
is. So in order to answer that, I have to ask you, Miss
how
Rah
she
Ali,
looking.
I wish I would.
or Beyonce's whole internet.
I wish I would.
How old are you?
How old do I look?
Okay, well, let's say this, Rah Ali.
How old do I look?
She's
I'm finna do some
39.
reverse engineering, 'cause
She a
you know
bad
I used to
bitch.
be an accountant in my undergrad degrees in economics.
Go look it up.
Now, you was on like
Before
the
she said, let us guess. Let's see.
She 39.
Before she said, how you know? I think she probably like 43, but she don't look like it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, she 40 years old.
She 41.
Okay, Chat GPT, y'all be getting shit. Bitch, Chat GPT, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
See, when the computers take over, he gonna die. They gonna get his ass because he cussing their ass out.
Look, it said, I hear you. I'll make sure to double check everything before I spit facts. You keep me on my toes. What else you need, boss?
Oh, that's a little bit. That's ethnic. That's ghetto. I don't. That's racist.
Check her birthday, ma'am.
It's
Ma'am
giving racist.
or sir. Apologies for the earlier inaccuracies. Based on multiple reputable sources, including famous birthdays and black celebrity birthdays, Rah Ali was born January 27, 1984, Aquarius. Woo woo, hey. You gonna do that? Okay. Making her 41 years old as of March 21st. Making her 41 years old as of March 21st.
Honey,
as
her
of
birthday-
today.
Right,
As of today. Oh, okay, I'm about to say Bitch, did y'all just get it wrong again after I just cuss y'all the fuck out? Additionally, Rah Ali herself acknowledged her birthday on her Instagram account January 27, 2025. Okay. Expressing gratitude for her birthday.
So she a old hoe.
Okay, so that's good to know. Rah Ali is an Aquarius. Now, I really love that bitch. And I know Funky love her too, because, you know, Leos and Aquarius can't get enough of each other. So you need to stop playing over there, Leo. Because we can't get enough of each other. Then you gonna do that. I swear. Pause. You have the ability to? You got the ability to start the shit back on? But you said you didn't, though.
No, I didn't say that. I said I don't know how to do that.
Oh, bitch. Okay. Anyway, yeah, let's get back started. I forgot what I was saying.
First love in hip hop. Is that you was with the first Yandy? You was with like Wig. You was with Helmet Head. You was on the first one. And that's Jim Jones and Chrissy, Mona. They on like season 16 with Mama D them, which mean that was like at least 13 years ago you was on that, and you was given like a 28 tease then. So you gotta at least be anywhere between 39 and 47. It's not your physical whatsoever. You're beautiful for your birthday. I'm gonna tell people what always give away their age. It's their maturity and their class level. It's just you just got too much maturity to be a young girl. Okay. You're not a city girl. It's just you're not a city girl.
Look at Jay. Hold on now.
You're not a city girl.
Hold on now.
You might vacation in city girl territory on the weekend, or when you with your homegirls.
I am the original.
That's what they said that about y'all. That 14 years ago on Love and Hip Hop, they said that 14 years ago.
He ain't lying. He's claiming, but he ain't lying. That's the thing. I think that's why I have such a soft spot for Young Miami.
Anything.
One, because she's an Aquarius. And two, because I feel like she embodies true city girl lifestyle.
Let me tell you something. Being somebody born and raised in Miami,
Funky don't be with all the
I'm glad we're in Miami right now. Those
that's
girls,
a Leo for you. Well, a lot of Leos I know are not into astrology as much as Aquariuses want to be, try to be, or are. You know, I think a lot. There are some Aquarius card readers. Like, I know a lot of, because Aquarius, if you go read about them, they are very spiritual people, whether that be Buddhism, Hinduism, you know, whatever it is, they are very into whatever they worship, whatever they praise, whatever it is that brings them peace. So it's a lot of Aquarius card readers and shit like that. So I'm just saying, I say that to say, you know, like, it's not. Jay has the camera off, rolling her eyes back there because her mother's an Aquarius. My birthday February 2nd.
My grandmother is an Aquarius.
Jay's mother birthday is February 3rd. So like, Jay was like, "Ooh, I'm finna get out this house, bitch. Find me a man. Hey, you so fine. How are you?" And then now it'd be like, when I say some things, "Ooh, you remind me of my mama so bad." And guess what? Jay's birthday is August 16th. My mom, July 27th. You tell me what that is. Leo. So these two right here, Leo Aquarius. These two right here, Leo Aquarius. Leo Aquarius reviewing Leo and Aquarius. Okay. Oh, our daughter is sick. Yeah, is sick. She's in there sick. Every time she go to school, she come back home fucking sick. Okay. I think it's about time to file a lawsuit. Fuck the bullshit. Take her to the hospital tonight. Fuck it. But yeah. And Whitney and Bobby were Aquarius and Leo too.
Seen worse. I had to dig a dookie bubble out of your butt.
Okay. All right. He's tripping. I'm about to drop it on the ground. A boatload.
That turd was too big. come out her butt and she couldn't get it out. And I had to help her when nothing worked. I had to put these fingers right here.
Oh my God! My sisters are going, that's love, that's love. That's love. Black love.
I got some big ass feet, look.
You're a man. You better have some big ass feet. Just shove them in.
You look wonderful. What's your name?
Whitney Elizabeth Houston Brown.
Nice to meet you, Bobby. Bobby Brown.
If my shirt's open, I always go like this.
Because you're a freak.
I'm nobody's freak.
Who am I? Because that's freaky. Any man, you know who did it too? No.
Who? What?
On TV?
No. You just.
The man, you know what?
You was about to slip up in here. Who does that too?
Who used to?
What you mean? Who used to?
Somebody used to know.
What you mean? Somebody you used to?
You're just someone that I used to know.
Huh?
You're just someone that I used to know.
Get outside.
She got nervous. She said, "Oh Lord Jesus, you get nervous."
Eddie in the wall. Eddie Murphy. Write your names down. I don't think he's first. He seemed like a freak type like that. Be feeling on his own nipples. Hey, you, Eddie? Dippy, who was this?
Bobby, get out, because your eyes is looking all crazy and your mouth is trembling. And shaking and shit.
Girl, you're not
Just
worth
let you.
anything. You're ghetto. Nobody
Not a
wants
good
you. And those
record.
girls came along. They took that damn thing, made it their own, monetized it, and they got everybody wanting to be a city girl. So big ups to Carisha, JT, Q, and Coach, and everybody over there and everything that they built. And I'm gonna tell you something. Those girls and a lot of the other girls on the internet have just taught me it's more than one way to skin a cat.
Absolutely.
We do not live in a world no more with this whole go to college and get a good office job and wear some lame ass suits from Learners, New York. That don't work no more.
What is the real definition?
Learners.
Can we pull up the textbook definition of city girl?
Textbook definition.
Let's pull up the textbook.
I don't think there's a text. Is there a textbook
No.
definition of? There wouldn't be a
Probably
textbook.
in the Urban Dictionary.
But the Urban Dictionary wouldn't be what you would refer to when you say textbook definition. When that saying came out, textbook definition, there was no Urban Dictionary.
No.
That saying is older than the Urban Dictionary. So I guess she's applying that because the Urban
right.
Dictionary still wouldn't be textbook definition, because then when I ask something about urban or something urbanism or whatever, then you say textbook definition. Now I'm saying which textbook?
Right.
Textbook definition is supposed to stand for
A professional opinion or
period. That one thing. So I don't know. Funky, I'm sure Funky, because she's the bitch too. Leo's is quick to correct you educationally, okay? Educationally, Melanie's my mama. This one behind me. Funky, no, Leo's is quick to correct you when it come down to grammar and literacy, right?
right. I don't know.
Tell you, but while they pulling it up,
I said, Jay, don't be just saying
don't
right.
want a
Damn.
word that
Jay
got
be like, right. Shit, they're vodka in my system, bitch. I feel good.
enough
Bitch, whatever.
Oh,
body and enough game to go out there and not sell. She ain't gotta sell, but she could sell the illusion and the fantasy of getting the get whatever it is she want out of life. And I ain't mad with it. That's your question.
Yes.
Do you age out of being a city girl? Like, is there?
I don't. So
is there a certain age?
our description on the show is for me, because we have another podcast that there's 6 of us total.
Okay.
And the description,
6 old hoes. Just
No.
six
I knew what I said.
Sick old hoes that used to be that girl. Now they want to come sit up on the podcast.
He's not reaching up down to the podcast.
He said you don't know what I might
Who
say.
it is? You, Yandy, Mona. You, Chrissy, Yandy, Mona.
Oh my God.
Emily B.
You know what? Let me just say something.
Nicki gonna be there about 2 or 3 years. No, I'm just
Listen,
joking.
no.
She
It's
blanked
actually
her last
three
name
of
out.
us, three
What was
women,
that
and it's
about?
3 guys. I think they call them red pill.
Oh my God, what was
The
that
guys
about?
that
Okay.
just,
She blanked Nicki
that kinda
Minaj's
boast about
name
not
out. Did you
spending
catch that?
Let me just say something.
Nicki gonna be there about 2 or 3 years. No, I'm just
Listen,
joking.
no.
Nicki
It's
baby or
actually
Nicki
3
Minaj?
of us, 3
Nicki
women, and it's
ass.
3 guys. I think they call them red pill.
Oh,
The
Nicki
guys
ass.
that
Okay.
just,
In about-
that kind of
okay.
boast about
Bitch, I'm
not
crying.
spending money on women and their new modern way of like
She don't even know
handling
what the fuck
the
to
dating
say, but
scene.
bust out
And we have
laughing.
really good
Right.
conversations
He
and all
done
that
brought
kind of
up all
stuff.
the
However,
hoes.
my description is the type.
Emily
All the washed up
B.
bitch.
You know,
Not
description
Emily
of-
B. Oh Lord.
I'm a
What-
business
Emily
So
B
you know
like
what's so
damn,
funny?
I got
love
hit for no
forcing
reason.
people's hands into giving me an
The fuck?
opportunity. And I'm forcing your hand. I want to be on that next podcast. I think I have
Okay.
something to offer, and here is why. Being the
Okay.
gay guy.
Let me tell you something. If Funky wasn't
Okay.
drunk, this how
Used
well
to
we
be
don't
okay.
Funky. This how well we don't Funky. Okay, this how much I've been watching. This motherfucker drive through here with this backfire
With this
every
fucking
night.
hoopty.
I think that his baba in New York City, the neighbors make a lot of noise. They get back at you by boom, boom, boom. I think his mama, you hear it? He drive around the block. He literally just drove around our entire building. And I think his mama lives somewhere where they make a lot of noise. So she said, drive your motherfucking ass through here and wake up the whole goddamn block. Backfire on their motherfucking ass.
Bitch, that's all right. I'm going to be asleep.
She said backfire on their ass. Fuck that shit. Damn, that's some fucked up shit. Anyway, if Funky wasn't drunk, I doubt he would be asking this question, saying, oh, I want to be on your next podcast. Funky is drunk as fuck. He do not be offering his services unless, turn it off. Turn your camera off. Unless Funky is drunk. Okay, where's the car back? Shit. A bitch lip is dry. Whatever you. Okay.
I said I definitely going to be pissing on myself when I get home. Because, bitch, I got to pee. Now. The fuck?
All right. Okay, let's get started. I wish I would have watched this shit. Okay, go ahead.
Be black girl's best friend. I think that I have a unique perspective that I could offer that conversation.
Okay.
Granted, I'm a guy, so I get the guy piece, but I get the girl piece too. Because I've been every black girl's best friend since the
Booked,
2nd
baby.
grade. So
You've been
let's do that, and let's turn that on his head.
Yes, I like
Yeah,
it.
let's do
I
that.
like it. I
Let's
like
do
it.
that.
And the girls and the guys gonna give you a run for your money.
Let's do it. Let's
so
do it.
you're gonna have to do your research on everybody so you
Let's
can be
do
ready.
it. Let's do it. And then at the end of the day, I'm from Carol City, bitch. I can fight. Yeah. So at the end of the day,
No, you can't, bitch.
okay. At the end of the day, I can fight a little bit, enough.
Oh,
I can fight that door right there. I
little
can fight enough. I can bust to make it out that door right there.
Right.
And get the up out
Bust
of
a
here,
bitch
right?
and run.
All right, so for those who don't know, you for being the Pied Piper of Petty, which we already see, let the people know
which we
how
already
you came
see.
to being funky.
You know what's weird is I don't know. I guess Raw, if I had to be honest, I guess I just always was. You know what I'm saying? But there just wasn't a platform or a vehicle for me to express this. Shouts out to my favorite teacher in high school, my mentor, Miss Bridget McKinney, Dr. Bridget McKinney, who's actually the principal now at Miami Carroll City. She plucked me out of obscurity. I was just this young, little, skinny, insecure kid, and she saw something in me and recruited me to be a part of her drama program in high school, and I started participating in the drama stuff. And you know, I'm the skinny, awkward gay kid. I didn't have an athletic bone in my body. I wasn't the kid that Danielle can tell you, I wasn't the kid that everybody looked at and was like, oh, I want to him, or oh, I want him to be my boyfriend. That just wasn't my ministry. You know what I'm saying? And so I ended up finding my place in this life in the drama and theater area, and the area of comedy. I've always been smart. I've always been quick-witted. And anybody who's known me since forever has always been like, that's just Quentin. They're like, y'all know him as Funky, but that's just Quentin. So to answer your question, Ron, I mean, I don't know. I guess I woke up like this.
Right.
You want to know the secret, Nessa? I woke up like this. I guess that's how it happened.
Speaking of, I woke up like this. You stopped wearing your wigs, and I want to know why, and the people want to know why.
Girl, wait. My hair is laid, bitch, okay? My hair is laid like a simple bitch with a bad attitude. Yes, God, honey. My hair is laid like as the elevator doors turn. Yes, God. Nessa, girl. Yes, God, honey. I was channeling Solange teens. I went to the salon. I told her, give me an old raggedy leftover piece of razor cut hair and an old velveteen Easter dress from 1979. Do Jesus. I don't understand that shit for the life of me. I don't get it. And with that, my hair is laid like welfare. I got my red lip gloss on, 'cause there's some things going wrong. Nessa, girl, I had to put my red lip gloss on because I think I might have left my red lipstick round Peter Gunn's house. But quiet as it's kept, honey, since he round there kissing vampire teeth in the mouth, I don't even want it no more. Yes, God, honey, my hair is laid like shitty feet. Is it me? Bitch, my hair is laid like another sad love song. Yes, God, honey, I went down to the salon. I told her, give me an old nasty piece of homage piece of hair to Miss Toni Braxton from the 90s, honey, because this show should not be called Love and Hip Hop. It should be called Another Sad Love Song, Only in Love and War. Yes, some people say love and pain. And you know what this is, right? I got my red lipstick on. Did you see this last episode of Love and Hip Hop? My hair is laid like delicious. Hey, delicious. Nessa, I got a lot on my mind. My hair is laid like Candy Mama, Mama Joyce. Can I say something? Can I say something? There's vision of love. But I'm going to tell you what else the fuck I had a vision of. Nicki Minaj cussing Mariah Carey the fuck out on American Idol. Okay. Child, Nessa, girl, my hair is laid like Nicki Minaj, bitch. Okay.
So, you know what? I wish I could sit here and just give you some profound Maya Angelou answer. Like, still I rise. One day my edges left and I decided I'm going to go all natural. It literally, Raw, was just an unconscious, natural progression of things. That's all.
Okay.
When I look back at it in hindsight, I do realize that the wig was my armor. Right? Like, Funky Dineva is this character. Quentin Latham is the real person. Friends call me Q. When I put that wig on, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about me, and it just wouldn't bother me at all. I'm like, the joke is on you. You're laughing at a cartoon. You're laughing at it. That's not even a real person. It's almost as if you giving a real-time critique of Medea. That's not a real person. Or Shanae or Wanda. So for years, I wore the wig as armor. Because when I started, I was a corporate accountant. I would have 100% been fired from my good ass corporate job had I showed up as Quentin Latham here to give you the tea. That shit wasn't going down. But since I had them little raggedy wigs on, people were able to make a separation between that's not the real him, that's just some little shit he doing on the side. And then lo and behold, Raw, the shit took off. Like, this was never intended to be a brand or a business. I am an accountant by trade. I just knew that I was going to live and die being a corporate accountant.
On his ass.
Yeah, people got to understand. When I started doing this 15 years ago, the word YouTuber did not exist. The phrase social media did not exist. The word influencer did not exist. When people asked me what I did for a living, I used to get so nervous. I would just say, I'm a comedian or I'm an actor. Ain't never stepped foot in no comedy club, and at the time had never did any TV or movie, but it was the closest thing I could say that would make people understand what it is I did. And just, you know, obviously with time, this influencer thing has become a thing and is big, and I'm here now 14 years, 15 years later, or whatever. But that's how it happened, Rah.
That is such
Yeah.
an interesting story. That
And
really is.
if I can add one more thing, there was a point.
It really don't
after
sound
Big in the
like
Wigs,
She gives
I
me
realized,
Nicki
okay, this
Minaj
was
so
cute,
bad.
but I had to look at the Tyler Perry of it all. And Tyler Perry used Madea as a springboard to introduce the world to Tyler Perry,
feeling good.
where Tyler can do the real magic.
You feeling real
Love and
good.
Hip Hop, where I know you from, and where I got my very first TV job, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. That's where I got my starts, and people know me with the wigs, and I did all the specials on VH1 with the wig and stuff on. But
So let's take a question from our studio audience right now. This one is from Funky Dineva, who is in our audience tonight.
Hey, Funky! Call you Red. Now, let me tell you something. I'm here for the people, and I got a question that the street is asking, okay?
Speaking of mess, okay, sure. What you asking, Funky?
My boy had the whole bar with the goddamn hoopy.
He set the tone and the stage for like the Kendalls and all those that comment on reality show. He was the first one, and he started right here at this reunion show.
On that episode, when you auditioned for Stevie J, you had on a nasty two-step Louis Gucci Prada.
I'm done.
Told everybody that you were signed to Cash Money, but the president of Cash Money Records, Mr. McMahon, said you are not now, nor have you ever been signed to Cash Money. So my question to you is, are you now or were you ever signed to Cash Money?
Lot to say about tonight's Love and Hip Hop. Dineva, keep it funky.
Hey, nigga! Man is laid like rich white woman. But on the Hoffaline. Jocelyn, ever since Love and Hip Hop started, came and shared no head. One show, 2 CDs, 3 tours, and 4 NBA players. Yeah, we ain't got no music from you. What's the tea?
And please don't get caught up in Peter Street, because we know where you at, okay? So watch yourself. Watch your mouth. And not only watch your mouth, watch what you come out saying out your beef suckers, because that's what you like to do, okay?
something happened one day when I was just like, Q, these people are laughing at you and not with you.
No. Oh. You know, Aquarius might come off as sarcastic, but it's not. Look.
Soon as I jumped into my ride, and memories start to play.
Yes, Lips.
On the radio, and there you are singing one song. It's just another sad note.
Love and Hip Hop Season 3 reunion last night. Bitch, my hair is laid like another sad love song. Yes, God, honey, I went down to the salon. I told her, give me an old nasty piece of homage, piece of hair to Miss Toni Braxton from the 90s, honey, because this show should not be called Love and Hip Hop. It should be called Another Sad Love Song. Only in Love and War. Yes, some people say everything. Baby, when Kaylin came out and Mona asked her, how did she feel about Joe being in love with Tahiri? And she just broke down and started crying. You know, the way emotions make you cry sometimes. All right, all right, all right. I fell dead to the bed, bitch. I was caught up in the rapture and stuck in my feelings right now. That was so sad. And Miss Tahiri was paying that girl dust. She wasn't moved, shaken, or stirred. No, God, Miss Tahiri, show a little bit of compassion. Yes, God. Let me take it back to the beginning. The show opened up with Flea Market Madea, a.k.a. boosting ass Rashida, trying to come for Miss Yandy. Now, I'm going to tell you, there's a whole lot of things in this life you might do Big Bird, but come from Rashida, come for Yandy, trying to come for Miss Yandy. Now, I'm going to tell you, there's a whole lot of things in this life you might do Big Bird, but come from Rashida, come for Yandy. Ain't one of them, okay? Everybody know Yandy date a fucked up ass Flea Market Madea, a.k.a. boosting ass Rashida, trying to come for Miss Yandy. Now, I'm going to tell you, there's a whole lot of things in this life you might do Big Bird, but come from Rashida, come for Yandy, ain't one of them, okay? Everybody know Yandy date a fucked up ass man, okay? She don't need you to reiterate that to her on this reunion. And it
everybody
was real
know
shady
Yandy got a fucked up man, and we going through what we going through right now. They about to talk about that.
I'm not gonna kick somebody when they down, but he's got the smallest penis on a man I ever seen. Girl, how original to come for a street dude on his dick size. Girl, try again, Big Red. I ain't gonna lie though, honey.
Not Big Red.
Big Red. I wanna know where you get your hair from, honey, because for that shit to be dyed fire red, honey, lava red, and for it not to have fallen out like Nene Leaks on in the back, you got a secret that's down in your heart. And you just need to tell your friends. Rocky Thunder. I'm going to tell you, Rocky Thunder, you a better woman than I am, because when Mona got to talking to me crazy, I done told her ass, let me tell you something, Mona. You might sign my check, but I create yours. You ain't finna talk to me all kinds of crazy. Mona Scott Young, you did.
Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, so like I always say, and like Carlos told Funky, no matter how upset he make these people and how upset he make all these celebrities and stuff, guess what? They take heed to his words. They really hear him. They watching him on the low. And Rah Ali should know. Funky was in his early 20s and at this time. This is an old video, so I'm pretty sure this is going to get a lot of views. But Funky was, this is way back. But yeah, make sure you guys do follow us though. Make sure you guys follow us, and make sure you follow Funky Dineva's fan page as well, ran by us. And Funky Dineva, never mind. I was about to say respond to your emails, but Funky responds more so to the Instagram messages than email. But yeah, answer your emails, Funky. Anyway, Jay, like, why the fuck, Leos won't ask for shit, okay? They won't. No matter what, even if it's like, hey, I'm falling, you gotta help me get up. They're like, no, they're not gonna ask. That's Leo, right? Right, Jay? Huh?
I don't need no help.
Okay, let's press play. I need to get this one. This one is only 5 minutes. I know you want me
now,
to
Mona, I love you.
You said nothing else about it.
Mona, I love you to death, but I got to give you a little bit of this. But I ain't gonna give you too much though, because I don't want you to call the Illuminati and I don't be able to get no word.
Oh,
Mona, I'd have had to get with that ass. And I'm gonna tell you something, Mona.
Okay, I don't know if you said anything else.
Oh, honey, her face was flushed with fever. You know good and goddamn well that girl couldn't sing. Y'all knew that shit before y'all something.
Who song?
Okay, because y'all beat up on Erica Mena real bad on herself. She didn't deserve that. But Olivia, let me give you a little. Okay, because if you was as bad as you said, you wouldn't feel the need to constantly perpetuate your dominance over her.
Now, right?
That says to me that chewed you up and spit you out for a hook in the music industry and want to come for people and ride for people. The best way you get a bitch together in the music industry is get a song on the charts. Like No Tea, No Shame, Olivia, you've been on this show for 3 seasons and I still don't know on it. It kind of looked like you playing favorites and orchestrate the reunion. It just ain't looking too right. Okay, let me see what else the gags was. Is it me or do Rich Dollar's mama look like Sister Harderbrink from Up for Amen? Shine on her light up head and now shine on me, shine on me. I need you every day, every hour. No, God, honey. Rich Dollars, I'm going to tell you one thing about you I can't stand. You is one feeble-minded ass man. You is weak, okay? I can't stand no weak-ass, back-peddling, pussy-peddling ass man. Rich Dollars, listen to me closely. This is what I need you to do. Say what you mean what you say, and stand firm in your word while you're walking in your talk, buddy. It was so sad to see you on that stage, so frustrated because you love Erica Mena and she loved you back, but you got Sister Harderbrink in your ear, you got Olivia Lau in your ear, you got all these people in your ear, buddy. You got the blogs in your ear, you got Superhead putting out your naked pictures in your ear, but you love that girl. And it's a damn shame how your mama had pulled your whole card and said, I think you did love her, but you was embarrassed in it. Yes, God, honey. I don't know. I didn't follow Love and Hip Hop New York Season 3 too heavily. I followed it closely enough to be able to speak on the teas. I definitely think it's gonna get good. Shouts out to Yandy, honey, for that nasty red pink jacket. It was so cute that you and Joe wasn't together. He was going off knocking. He went right back knocking on Kayla's door and was screwing her. Made her had him once. I don't know which one of y'all had him first, and I don't know which one of y'all gonna have him all the time, but don't be blasting at other people's misery. Yes, God, honey. Anyway, girl, we gonna wait this season. Part 2 of this reunion. Come on. And I'll call you later, girl.
Now she gonna tell Rah Ali, I'm surprised that shit ain't ate out in the bite like Nene's on is. Damn.
And
Rod's gonna really be.
The wig thing is very slapstick. And it's very lowbrow comedy. It's fun and it's jarring and it's shocking, but you've got so much more to offer the world. Like your voice really needs to be on like CNN platforms and MSNBC. And they're not booking Funky Dineva with that crazy lipstick on and that goddamn dusty ass bob wig.
Okay.
So it was at that point I decided Dineva, the character with the wig, has gotten me as far as she's going to get me.
Okay.
I've been doing this now for years, and
You
I
said another
think
motherfucking okay.
I have enough confidence to give the world Quentin Antoine Latham. And that's just what I did. And deciding to come up out the wig raw was one of the best things that I could have ever done, because when I did that, my career just multiplied 10 times over. Because let's face it, Funky Dineva in a wig is a hot goddamn mess, right? And that was the appeal of it all. But we still live in a world where a lot of people ain't with that gay shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a lot. And unfortunately, that was a side of me and my personality that I kind of had to put in the back closet in order to propel myself further. So now I get the luxury of pulling her out whenever I want to. So like, you want to book me for a pride, or you want to book me to host a party, and you want me to get into all that regalia, that's an extra $3,000.
Absolutely.
Now I can come give you this right here with these. I can come like this, and this is one fee.
Right.
But if you want all of that,
I gotta call Glam Transportation.
My wigs need a seat. Okay, and I don't ride in the back, and neither do they. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Those types of things.
Stylists gotta help you get dressed. It's a lot. It's a production.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Now
Yeah.
you have mastered the art truly in longevity, as you just talked about, being around for 15 years. So I want to ask you, why do you think it is? And I know that you don't know that much about me. You guys will be able to watch Dineva get to know me, who I am, right? But why do you think so many reality stars struggle after their shows are over?
If I'm being honest, I think that a lot of reality stars don't have much to offer outside of conflict and shock. And when they're not in a situation where they're in conflict or shock, then there's nothing there. No shade.
He speaks so well. He really does. I just wanted to say that. Funky really speaks well. If nobody can give the commentary, not even Tasha K. I don't give a fuck how many subscribers that bitch got. She cannot do commentary the way Funky does commentary. And if quiet as it's kept, I feel like a lot of people who we see on YouTube with so many subscribers that is unbelievable. There is a such thing as buying subscribers. Now that is probably the least thing. The main thing is buying channels. You can buy a channel. You can buy a channel. You can also get a YouTube manager. A YouTube manager is constantly brainstorming and working on how to get your video in the top spot. And it's a lot of computer work that has to be done with it. So, I don't care how many. I know that Tasha K is like one of the first black bloggers on YouTube, on this platform, to reach 1 million subscribers. And I feel like Funky Dineva, that should have been Funky Dineva. But I don't feel that it's always legit. We literally have 20,000 subscribers legitimately. I'm not getting ready to go pay a website or anything. Now, I have thought about it, because I'd be like, why these motherfuckers don't watch? But I'm being honest. I'm being 100% honest. I thought about, paying for some ads or try to get some type of pickup for my views. But, I was like, fuck it, because I'm not sure if it goes against the policy. And it's so difficult trying to understand the policy and the whole thing. So I didn't do that. What?
Who? What?
Oh, that's Jody breathing like that? Oh, God. Jesus, he's knocking on death's door. My dog is. He really is. Anyway.
Child, he's snoring. Give me the lighter.
Anyway, yeah, so I just wanted to say that I don't think people be getting this shit legitimately all the time. But we got our shit legitimately, and I'm bringing that up because the motherfucker gonna be like, well, you got 20,000 subscribers and you ain't got the views to match it, bitch. First the fuck all, we got them shits legitimately. We got them shits from posting shit that was going viral, especially Reels. Reels, when YouTube first dropped Reels, the algorithm was working like TikTok's algorithm. Somehow, somewhere down the line, the algorithm turned into Instagram's algorithm, and now it's really slow for people. It's catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. So when you post, you got to post it at the right time when algorithm says, we're up, we're up, we're up. Come on, throw your shit in while we trailing through so we can pick you up. But it doesn't always work that way. Anyway, let's finish playing this.
I think that a lot of reality stars are smart. I don't. I mean, the overwhelming majority of reality stars are not Harvard graduates. You know what I'm saying? They're not even community college graduates.
That's true.
They are people who had up-ass lives, but very creative personalities that made people be drawn to them. But that lack of intellect and business acumen, it doesn't serve them once said shows are over. Some of our greatest are struggling right now. You know what I'm saying? And I just think reality TV has created a world where people have been rewarded for negative behavior. And what happens, Raw, is when we're done with you cussing people out, or we're done with you throwing bottles, or we're done with you with this same stale ass storyline that you've had on whatever show for 7 years, then there's nothing there.
It's run its course.
It's run its course. And not only did it run its course, but a lot of those reality stars, you honestly need to drop down to your knees and praise God, Allah, or whoever you pray to for giving you an opportunity in your nothingness. Because in the grand scheme of things, a lot of it is nothingness. I'm sorry. Going to college and getting a career is always going to be in vogue. It's always going to be in vogue. I am sorry. Call me an elitist. Call me whatever you want to call me. I'm going to always go up for a girl or a guy that went to college and grind and doing their thing or entrepreneurship than I am a that showed they on a TV show at the right time, at the right place in order to be big.
I think for me, my opinion, which no one asked, it's also important to be able to see the plan through, right? So it's just like anything else. If you can take an opportunity that you're in, even if you don't have the college education, even if you haven't been afforded a particular lifestyle, but to be a hustler and an entrepreneur inside and be able to make the opportunity work. I feel my opinion is that a lot of times people don't realize this is not going to last forever. They kind of get caught up in the excitement, the attention. A lot of our young black women, unfortunately, and this is not a joke in any capacity, come
She had her
from
Nicki Minaj
broken
era.
homes, broken families. They have daddy issues, and the attention feeds them. They love it, and they don't realize like you have a very short window to make this excel into something else. That guy that's willing to invest in what you want right now because he likes that you're popping. Don't ask for a Birkin. You need to ask for a down payment. Yeah. You need to ask for the money for your inventory. Okay. You need to figure out how to market your online, and you need to turn this into a lucrative business. But that's not what we're hearing. That's a whole nother conversation.
It is, and we got to have that.
We have to have that.
That's a deep dive, and we really need. And you would be the best.
That's what I
person
be
to
asking
facilitate
for.
that because you're the best of both worlds. You've done that, and you're doing your business. You're one of the positive outcomes of it all. But I'm gonna tell you what I found out. And people who follow my brand, they always hear me refer to the Atlanta girls, right? Like that's my catch-all term for all the reality. I call everybody the Atlanta girls. I've come to find out, Raw, that people are more interested in fame than they are money.
The fortune.
They are more interested in fame. And I am here to tell y'all something.
I like the money.
And I don't know if you echo the sentiment. Fame ain't nothing but a jail cell lined in gold. And the only thing being famous is good for is getting in the club for free.
Right. And even then, sometimes, if you got a different wig on, they might not recognize you,
Like,
and you might not even get that.
That's literally the only thing fame is good for is getting you in the club. I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't like it. I don't like it. I enjoy being a regular bitch. A lot of my friends would say to my own detriment. You know what I'm saying? Like I could easily, you know, be one of the Instagram that's look at where I'm flying today and look at what I got on today. But that just doesn't feed my soul.
It must be our era.
Maybe.
I think so.
And I think we do come from an era of wanting substance.
Yes.
Like, listen, like diamonds and is cool, designer is cool, but I'm more about like, can we get drunk in here together and cry?
Right.
And you tell me about what you going through with your man. I'm telling you what I'm going through with mine. And then we dry our eyes and go get something to eat.
Right.
Like that's the I be on. All of this, what I did.
Right. And I think
girl.
it's definitely because of social media. You know, it's being young and fun and full of cum is always going to be a thing. We are not knocking that at all, okay? Because we all had our time. But it's what you see so much. It's what's in front of your face. So, you know, we're going to get more into that and what kind of influences the youth in thinking that that's the way to go versus, you know, handling business for real. So tell me this, Dineva.
Here she go. Here she go. Here she go. Let me take a sip. Go ahead. Here she go.
Tell me, in your opinion, which reality star you actually feel played the game right and turned their 15 minutes of fame into a career and then getting a real coin?
Unequivocally, Tiffany New York Pollard.
Really?
Yes. Unequivocally.
Okay.
Unequivocally.
Okay, because that was a real 15 minutes. That wasn't no...
Unequivocally.
Break it down for us.
And a lot of people may not agree with me because she hasn't gotten the notoriety.
That doesn't matter.
Shea Bucky Johnson is next, in my opinion. And here is why.
Okay.
Both of those ladies have been able to make an almost 2-decade career out of being reality TV stars. Most people do one show. They may do a long stint on one show. And then they may go do another has-been show like Marriage Boot Camp or Celebrity Therapy or whatever it is. But Tiffany New York Pollard, no matter where reality TV has gone, she's figured out a way to be a part of every conversation in reality TV.
Come on, bitches! I said a half hour! I said that an hour ago. You're late. Get your asses down here and let's see what the hell you got. Hello?
I just want to say that I'm back.
Don't make me come up there.
What's wrong with you?
Get your ass in line and shut your mouth.
I ain't about to shut
over
shit.
there in line.
I don't give a fuck if you a visitor or
Get
not.
your ass over there in line.
And remember that.
Pretty much, I will let Gemma know that she is a fat cunt, and the shoes that she gave me were not something that I would particularly buy for myself. They were old maiden type of shoes, and she said that those shoes were meant to be worn on a beautiful woman. So if that's the case, she should have put them back on the rack.
And let's just say that clip that was seen, the woman in the clip was not transgendered, okay? And I myself was born a woman, and I always get mistaken as a man.
You motherfucking whore! You motherfucker put your motherfucking hands on me! Did you see that bitch fucking spit in my motherfucking face?
Check this out.
What? She spit in my fucking face! I don't play that shit!
No,
bitch, I will take you out!
Now you gotta...
You going down before I do, you amphibian reptile motherfucker!
You're jealous because my competitor said some other bull.
In love with you just because you got brown eyes and good skin and good facial structure? You think you can just lie to me because you're hot and fine? I've been with some hot and fine brothers before. So you know what you can do, baby?
Yeah, I know.
Let yourself out.
I will do.
I don't mean it. I really don't mean it. I really don't mean it. I really don't mean it. I don't know what to do with you. I don't know what to do about you. I don't know what to do about this and us. Like, I don't know what to do.
If your heart tell me to go, guess what? I will go tonight. You'll never see me again. You want me to go?
Not forever, though. Not forever, though. Wait, not forever, though. Wait, I didn't explain myself. Not forever, though. Is it worth it? Is it worth $10,000? Hell yeah.
Sucks, these potatoes look abused. That looks like my ex-boyfriend. You know, I could call you something, but I call it to her through the glass. She's a bitch. Let's go kill some stuff.
That's right.
No, catch stuff.
I never saw nothing like this before in my natural black ass life.
I've dealt with pigs, bugs, and ghosts, but I draw the line at kids. Knock, knock. Who's there? It's your where? And
This is an interesting bunch. Tom, I had to look at your penis all day today. You could at least give me half the money just for that alone.
I don't even know how to get back in the truck. I didn't get my money. I didn't get my money. I didn't get my money. I'm so pissed off. I am not leaving here without my check. I swear to goodness. Can I ask you what you would like on your face?
Nothing.
Thanks, Tiger. No. I'm tired. How much longer is it going to be? I don't know. I'm not psychic.
You get it all good and clean? Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that Richard Dreyfuss?
When you're done crying and wetting your pants and whatever you're doing, we're going to do it again.
Dinosaur? Can your dinosaur be disabled? You know what? Out your balls out of my damn face. I'm done.
Mama. She's big.
No! Where do I go? I don't want to die. Oh, that's her? Oh, Lord. She look like a bitch on wheels. Let me hurry up and get her done with.
I hope she don't mind me saying so, but her face look like a nut sack.
You really want to face Pumpkin?
Hell yeah, where's this bitch? Where is she?
She's scared.
Pumpkin, if you out there and you hear me, girl, I'm waiting on you. I don't want to fight Brian. I don't want to fight Boston. I want to fight you.
Motherfucking house with all motherfucking face!
Me and Boost the whole time, we were just laughing, cracking up laughing, because it was just like, it was crazy.
I think that Shay is another. She went from Flavor of Love and she's still on reality TV. Who do I think fumbled the ball a little bit? I think Nene Leakes for whatever reason, and I don't know if it's her fault, her team's fault. I don't know if it's blackballing from the industry. And this is not a dig. This is actually a compliment.
That's Rah Ali.
I still feel like Nene Leakes has not gotten all her things.
Let us not forget, y'all. Let us not forget
more
when Nene came on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She was with Rah Ali.
Selling shoes.
Right. It was Rah Ali.
This season 4.
Oh, is it? Not really. Okay, too, boo. Look at Rah Ali. Face stuck. Look at Rah. That's Rah Ali, honey. With her 27 piece.
Okay.
Hey. That's why Funky said boosting ass. Because she was boosting for Nene and Marlo. Allegedly. But no, Rah Ali, listen. Aquarius. Let me stop. Seriously. Let me stop. But I know she don't take no shit though. I know that much. That bitch don't take no shit. Okay.
Out there
she
that Nene Leakes was supposed to get. Now I don't know all the ins and outs. I know Nene professionally and casually. From the outside looking in, I would say she did get a little big for her britches, and the industry said, "Oh, little black girl, we gonna humble your black ass." And I think that's kind of what she's been going through these last couple of years. But Tiffany New York Pollard, Shay, and Nene Leakes are definitely the girls that are in that conversation.
Okay.
They're in that conversation.
Okay, you hit that. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm trying
to think who else. Who would you think is part of that conversation? Let's start from the show you was on. I mean,
let's get into the show I was on. Let's get into that. All right. So I was a friend of a cast member, right? And
who were you a friend of again?
I was a friend of Tahiri Jose.
Tahiri, okay, that's right. Okay,
yes.
Are y'all still friends today?
No, I haven't seen her in 100 years.
Y'all fell out?
We didn't fall out.
Yeah, just kind of
we
did their own thing. Okay.
Yeah, we just really
just life.
Yeah,
just life took us different directions.
Yes, absolutely, no issues with Tahiri at all.
Okay.
The reason I was even considered is because I was already a businesswoman in real life. Before that.
Understood.
So I owned a shoe store on 7th Avenue in New York. It was called Bourgeoisie. And I carried all the European designers that we shop at Saks that I personally went to Italy and opened those valid accounts with. And I didn't buy the shoe.
Valid. She read the City Girls.
No, I did not.
No.
Don't do that.
No.
She read your motherfucking ass because you talking about she a booster, bitch.
Because you thought
she read your motherfucking
exactly, bitch. She already done watched your motherfucking
She done
reviews,
got the
bitch.
scoop.
You better believe we.
That's why she said do
shit.
your research on the
your
motherfuckers on the podcast.
Exactly.
She done did her.
She done did her motherfucking research, Funky. You ain't know? You must have forgot. You must have
forgot.
Girl, you must have forgot, Funky, cause bitch, you know she was ready to come for you. What she say? I ain't even know she was coming for me today.
Okay.
What she say? I ain't even know she was coming for me today, bitch. What is it, Portia, bitch? Dead ass, buried ass Phaedra.
Right.
Phaedra was looking like, what? Wait a minute. Wait. We might need to get to the bottom of that this season. We're gonna have to get to the bottom of that. Somebody, when they call in to watch what happens,
bring it up.
Yes.
What did you mean by dead ass buried
ass Phaedra? You know what? That was a mistake. That was a total mistake, bitch. It's been a mistake that long and you ain't corrected yourself. Dead ass, buried ass Phaedra. I ain't even know she coming for me today, and I got my black on the dead a bitch. Ain't that what she said?
Right.
Yeah, she got her black on the dead a bitch. Okay.
They call themselves sitting on ready. Guess what? If a bitch is sitting on ready, you don't need to be around me. And if these girls don't want to fully hear that, I don't have to be around their ass. You right. Me and my hat, dead to this situation.
Jesus.
Dead to the damn bed.
Lord have mercy.
Funeral, buried ass Phaedra. I'm done. That's why I got on all black. I didn't even know this shit was coming at me today. And I'm dressed to dead these bitches.
Okay, so we forgot about this part. Funky said that he started on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reunion. So they called him to do this. Mona did.
I'm an international superstar, and I do got music out in the streets, and everybody love my music. Check me out. And please
Check me out.
Peter Street, because we know where
on
you
Peter
at,
Street.
Okay?
Ooh.
So watch yourself. Watch what you come out saying out your bitch suckers.
Your bitch sucker. That bitch English done got a lot better now.
Somebody find you on Peter Street and take your wig off.
Ooh.
Ooh. Because I don't even like you. I don't even like you.
Ooh.
You know what you are? You are cucaracha.
What's a cucaracha?
A cockroach.
Goodbye.
Exactly. No, I don't. Listen, I don't mess with the health. And that's what Funky Dineva do. Okay?
And that's what Funky Dineva do. That nasty wig off.
Okay? Because we know where you at. Because you love to be in the bathroom with Benzino. Doing you know what.
Oh, he already done cleared that up and said, yes, he was in the bathroom with Benzino, snouting it down to the nose, start bleeding, bitch. He sure did already admit that. He was snouting it down to the nose, start bleeding.
Well, Jocelyn done snorted to her wig peel back. Cause bitch, I don't know what she got on here.
She the queen, bitch. You not finna do the queen like that now. Now what we not finna do is do the motherfucking queen like that.
She the queen of stuttering. Stumbling.
Nessa girl, I know you looking at all this sexiness and trying to figure out why I look so damn good first thing in the morning. Oh, but wait. Before you rush to judgment, let me tell you something. It's a brand new year, a brand new do. I'ma do me, and you do you. Uh-huh. You want to know the secret, Nessa? I woke up like this. flawless. This is some delicate leg and some whimsical kiss. I gotta have to give to the one of my choice.
Yes.
But I got to have my shit to do it with. And who's this he left me for? Some simple bitch with a bad attitude. Yes, God, Nessa girl, did you get into Love and Hip Hop last night? My ass laid like a simple bitch with a bad attitude. Yes, God, honey. Before I get on into these simple hoes with these bad attitudes, is it me? Or was Love and Hip Hop reaching last night? It was real. I mean, it was a little kind of boring. You know, I hope it don't get no boring-er, okay? It seemed to me like they were scrambling to put clips together to make it a full episode. But I guess since we can't go in on the episode, we'll go in on the people. Okay, let me tell you something. Mo, you is a simple bitch with a bad attitude. No God, honey. BBOD. Bum bitch on deck. Bum bitch on deck. Delicious. Hey. Anyway, that was last week.
God.
Mo, I'm trying to like you. Okay? And I'm finna give you some real grown lady motherly advice. Considering the fact that your face has some structural and design issues, it would seem to me that your demeanor and your personality would try to overcompensate for those so people could receive you in a warm and generous light. But it just seems to me that you determined to prove to these bitches that you the original Jamaican Don Dada. Now, just because you look like Ox from Bailey with a little bit of Shabba ranks on the left don't mean you got to act like that. No, God, honey. You make it bad for the ugly girls running around New York trying to get some love. Yes, whole problems ain't no problem. Don't hate the game because that ain't going to solve them. When you going to learn that, hey, that's an old JT money anyway. That wasn't even relevant, but this hair just had me singing the old tunes. Mo, I ain't gonna do it to you too bad. But you need to get it together. Yeah.
Okay, you gotta hit that note.
Speaking of it being about that time, I'm gonna tell y'all what's on my mind. Y'all got so mad with Mona Scott Young, so-called making black people look bad, that the Love and Hip Hop people took their ass down the and her fugitive mammy. I don't care if you want to run. When Honey Boo Boo Mama got out of jail, we found a growing fetus. No God, honey. Girl. Now here it is. Kenya Moore can't even have no damn baby. And this lady, 87, and she about to have a youngin'. And see, I thought we was leaving these illegitimate children to Tara and Amina crazy ass. But the real gag is, I'm less concerned with Mariah Lynn mama having a baby and more concerned with who she having in front. Girl, before my damn phone died, I had to get out of here because my neighbor husband taking me to lunch. For his wife, get home off her lunch break.
Jesus Christ.
These new kind of hoes that's running around here, these young hoes, they more concerned with their titties than they mouth. No God, Cardi B, now you my girl, but it just seems to me that your priorities are all out of whack. You rather have a nigga finance you some titties than put $230 down a month on you some Obamacare so you can get your teeth fixed. Bitch, I like to fare dead to the TV when Tara was trying to give Cardi B a little bit of etiquette, that Marlo Hampton style. Etiquette, bitch read 6 pages out of the Emily Post.
My name is Cardi B, and I am from the Bronx.
No God, honey. Don't be a dumb hoe. That. Run, get your money back from that class. But for what it was worth, she gave you some good advice about that low plunge blouse. But let me tell you something. I don't know what kind of GED rationalization that was that you gave her for wearing that low plunge blouse. But Mama said, my teeth kind of crooked, so I'd rather people look at my I'd rather people look at my breasts. Look at my what she said. Tara, my teeth crooked or whatever. My teeth crooked. And so instead of people looking at my teeth, I'd rather them look at my titties. Listen, I did not know that Alabama was located in the backwoods of Cuba because I don't know how the fuck this hoe. I don't know how in the Rosetta fuck this hoe managed to blend a Puerto Rican, speaking on English accent. You know what? These days I will take it how I can get it. Anyway, Nessa girl, I didn't want to hold you too long. That's scamming. See, I listened to what a bitch said. She said valid.
When I
to separate herself from the invalid girl.
The reason I'm saying that is because a lot of times black people cannot get approved to carry the European designers in our boutiques.
Gotcha.
So they'll see your name, they'll see what you don't have any experience of having a boutique, and they'll deny you. So I physically went to Italy and shook their hands and carried Giuseppe Zanotti and carried Christian Louboutin, carried Casa Day, carried Givenchy, authentically the account with my tax ID number and placed my orders 50,000, 60,000, 70,000. I really did this. This is in 2007.
Okay.
And at the time I was 23 years old.
Congrats.
Absolutely.
That's big.
So I'm doing the Wendy Williams show. I'm doing all the press, all the things at that time before social media that was, oh my God, you're actually doing this from having a publicist. At that time, having a publicist was the end all be all, okay?
There was no social media. That's how you got in.
Yes. Yeah, you had to make sure your publicist got her check.
Yeah.
Okay?
Shouts out to Michelle B. Whitehead, honey, 'cause baby, she hits me on the 21st every month for that goddamn invoice.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that was a time, you know. So I was her friend because they needed to find a way to kind of like incorporate me in the storyline.
Gotcha.
Because I had a personality and some notoriety.
Gotcha.
So,
and I'm not saying this as shade.
Yeah.
Your profile for them wasn't strong enough to bring you on as a main cast?
No.
Okay.
Because I wasn't willing to
share everything.
Do what some people have to do during survival mode. There's a very big difference, right?
She say she been selling I gotta, baby, I stopped doing that when I was 23, child. Y'all on here Joe Budden, y'all on here letting Jim Jones treat you any type of damn way. You letting Mendices run up your blood pressure and all that. Mama said, I ain't gotta do that. I'm not punani peddling, I'm peddling shoes. Go ahead.
Okay. I don't know if you remember, and I hate that we bringing this up because I know this is gonna go. Yandy called me Al Bundy on one of the episodes.
She said, what now?
I need another drink.
Girl,
please somebody pour me a drink.
Not Miss I DM the girl from his phone.
Oh my God.
And not a son on the TV talking about it wasn't her, but this ain't about that. Go ahead.
Yes. So, you know, back then, you know, I did not, because I was just not willing to share that way, but I did have, you know, things going on in business.
Be messy. Be a little bit more
heavily
messy.
At that
Be as
time.
messy as you want to be.
And so making those couple
this
appearances.
This bitch done deleted
and
all the
another
love in
season,
hip hop.
As a friend
New York,
again,
season
but now
6,
as a friend of
episode
Remy's,
6
was
and
mine at the
down.
time. When people identify me as that, it just shows the power of television. Because it's so far from what my actual resume is, you know. And I'm not that girl that's online, you know, showing a bunch of stuff, doing that. And that's why I said I think it's really more so an era thing.
It is.
You know, and there's nothing wrong with it. We had our shit that we was doing, Black Planet and all that
club and yes, all of that.
We had our shit that we were doing. And thank you. I'm gonna take a sip.
Take it.
I think I'm good. Okay.
Not my hair's laid
so,
like
you know,
feet.
the funny thing is that we see them on yachts. We see them in designer.
Oh God.
But most influencers are struggling behind the scenes. And, you know, you gave me your take on it. But I feel like it's also a lack of financial responsibility, being educated, because those checks that you get, if you don't know and you haven't been in a situation for somebody to show you to take this $5,000 that you're getting per episode, or take this $20,000 that you're getting per episode, and make this something that you can have continue to generate an income, you think you're rich because you've never seen.
Because you never had it.
Exactly. Exactly. So, moving along. Now, Funky, you know we couldn't sit here and sip tea without bringing up the latest scandal that's shaking up the conscious community. Dr. Umar Johnson, the self-proclaimed prince of Pan-Africanism, is out here trending for all the wrong reasons. A young woman just popped up claiming to be his estranged daughter, saying that he's been an absentee father, and the internet is eating this up. Meanwhile, Dr. Umar is denying everything. He's calling it a smear campaign and telling folks to pick a side, pick a side, pick a side. Now, Funky, you tell me, should we be believing the good doctor?
This bitch so shady. Pick a side, pick a side.
No,
was that? Wait a minute. No, that's the song Nicki Minaj made about Remy Ma.
Pick a side, pick a side. And bitch, we know what side you pick. Nicki's.
I ain't been
100% a case of do as I say, not as I do. I make no qualms about it. I don't with Dr. Umar. I don't like at all. I don't like the at all.
So you want to look into the camera as you say it, so they know that you mean it?
I don't like the at all. I don't with Dr. Umar.
I see we got the Zest Fest in the building. We got the Zest Fest in the building. That's the Zest Fest. We not feeling the Zest Fest. Okay? All rainbow gangers exit left.
And I'm going to tell you what's better. I've actually incorporated Dr. Umar in my brand, right? Because I do this thing where I always like call out people who follow me but don't like me, right? And I'm like, that's mental illness. And then I always say, I'm going to give y'all a prime example. I don't with Dr. Umar, so I don't follow him. Any interviews I see that he's on, I hit ignore on the thing because I don't want him popping up in my feed.
And they'll see that you're interacting with this. So
and I'm going to be very honest with you. It's 100% because of his views of the LGBTQ plus community. That's why I don't with Dr. Umar.
So
not to mention, I picked up on the fraudulent energy a long time ago. Now, my mama taught me never tell nobody down without extending a hand to lift them up.
There are some things that Umar may say that there are some things that Umar may say that I, may end up liking, like Malcolm X, like growing up, it was always this thing like, no Malcolm X, Dr. King. Malcolm X was violent, or Malcolm X promoted violence. And Umar, even, what's his name? Who be cussing up there on the stage all the time?
Louis
Farrakhan, yes. Him too. But now I will like more of Louis Farrakhan things than I do of Umar. Umar is radical. That man he on some other shit. He
very
really
educated. And I'm not going to lie to you, despite the fact that I don't with him, I still from time to time listen to some of what he's got going on because a broken clock is right 2 times a day. But here's the thing.
I love that.
Dr. Umar, in my opinion, has built a large part of his platform on advocating for the black family, the black family, black men not dating interracially, and the greatest thing you can do for the black community is marry a black queen and procreate. And I agree with all of that. But Dr. Umar, in my opinion, and who am I, has positioned himself as like the go-to person of who we need to go to instruct us on how to be black and how to be a good black person and have a good black family. And then when you have this young lady come out and she's 22 years old and she's like, the man that's talking about black men need to marry black women and that's the best thing you can ever do and fortify the family and all this stuff. And then you got this 22-year-old girl out here talking about she has no relationship with her daddy. It has completely invalidated any and everything that you have tried to teach. Not to mention, you still ain't told us what the you did with them people money. We are still waiting on the Frederick School of Greatness or whatever the it was supposed to be called. And I'm here to tell you, Dr. Umar, and I don't give a good goddamn how you or anybody else you affiliated with you feel about the situation. In today's urban times, in today's online times, if you couldn't give us a brick and mortar school, where the is the online school be? Okay, ICDC college. Where is it at?
But let me ask you this, because this is important. This is important not just as it pertains to Dr. Umar, but also as it pertains to a lot of the Me Too situations that happen. What makes you believe, I'm not saying that it's not true. I'm not. I have no idea what's going on, and I don't want my words to be misconstrued. Why do you believe what she's saying? What about it makes it true for you?
Because Dr. Umar is not goddamn Michael Jordan. There is no benefit to anybody getting on social media right now and saying Dr. Umar is my daddy. That ain't getting you in the live tonight.
But it will get you viral.
Okay. What viral could do?
These young people these days, and I'm not saying again, I want to reiterate, because what happens is that they find out, they do a DNA test and find out this is his child, they're going to say, Rah said that the girl was lying. Don't do me that way. What I'm saying is there's so much dishonesty, especially with that age group.
Has he come out and denied that she was a child? Because from what I have seen is that he was saying that the baby mamas are the reason that he was not active in the girl's life. So
production? Can we get an update on that?
So just give me some clarity now, because here's the thing. if this young lady is not his child, then off with her head. You know what I'm saying? Off with her head, and you're a horrible person.
That happens.
But if that is his child, then he's got a lot of explaining to do.
Right. I just feel like so often people say things because they want the attention. And they want to go viral.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what's happening at this current moment. So if that is his daughter, then okay, we can talk about that. Then you dead on.
Right.
But if it's not, and then there's no consequences, which is also a whole nother episode that we need to have. Let's talk about people playing with the Carters, and y'all know.
Yes.
Let's talk. We're gonna talk about that
the
another
fat
one.
girl in the lift. You know what I'm saying? The girl, she got her big Dang Moss. Girl, don't come tell me you knew your big ass.
Oh, Lord. What name is Dang?
And we see you on everything now, talking about everything except lift.
You have an OnlyFans?
I do.
Okay, I thought what was said now?
She said they wouldn't allow her to get in the
Right,
vehicle
but my
'cause
thing
she was
is,
too
I thought
big.
all this was supposed to be about lift. Now she trying to rap. Now she walking with big sexy. Like, girl, you wasn't distraught from that damn lift.
Exactly.
And you let me tell it, to your point, you called that small lift for that moment. You know you couldn't get in that damn lift.
I feel like we shouldn't have to pay more for Uber XL or something like that. And
I want to know what advice you would give Dr.
do it
Umar
like
for
that.
handling this particular situation. Like, what would you tell him to do if you with him?
Even if I don't fuck with him, as a black man, and then here's the difference between a lot of people, because a lot of black men won't fuck with me because I'm gay. But that aside, unsolicited advice, go hug your daughter, okay? I'm gonna be very honest with you. My father's been in my life all my life, excellent provider, right? But my father was one of those people, dirt poor, grew up in the South. He ain't had time for no love, right? He ain't had time for that. His mentality was, you got something to eat, I love you.
Right.
Okay?
You got roof over your head.
Exactly. I love you.
You got shoes on your feet.
Because you got more than what I had.
You got a coat on.
So with that being
I love
said,
you.
I definitely understand the perspective of people who are searching for daddy love. Okay? And a lot of people like to brand me as, oh, he don't like black women and he have mommy issues. And I'm here to tell y'all actually got it 100% wrong. Unequivocally, I have the Powerball amount of daddy issues. I got daddy issues down to the ground. Down to the ground, I have daddy issues. I almost think it's better to deal with a daddy that's not there. You could process that. My daddy just was not there.
Right.
Than to have a daddy
That
in
ain't
your
shit.
face that's not there. So with that being said, my biggest advice to him would be, go hug your daughter, because that's all I wanted. Go hug your daughter and tell her, I might not have been there in the past, and make no excuses about it. It's not about her mama. It's not about your mama was difficult. It's not about, oh, I didn't have no money. Simply go hug your daughter
Dineva,
and say, I was sorry.
Are you a Black American or are you a Caribbean?
I'm Black American, 100% American. No Caribbean blood at all. I get that question a lot. My dad's family's from Mississippi, Grenada, Mississippi. My mom's family is from Bainbridge, Georgia. But that's would be my advice. Go hug your daughter. That's all she wants.
In your opinion, completely off the topic, what do you feel is the reason behind your dad not being there the way you needed him to be?
Because he didn't have one.
Because he didn't know
He didn't
any
have
better.
one.
He didn't know any better,
didn't have
right?
one. I'm gonna be very honest and transparent. My grandmother was a drunk. My grandmother, and God knows whatever she dealt with in rural, poverty-ridden Mississippi. From my understanding, my father's been taking care of my grandmother ever since he was a teenager. Okay. She had alcohol problems or whatever. Men used to come in and out and beat on her and all these types of things. And so for him, he didn't have that. So you can't be what you did not have. My father was a great provider, great job, great baby. We didn't want for shit. And that's one thing unequivocally I can say, baby, we ain't never want for nothing. I don't know what it feel like to be like, oh, I'm hungry and the ain't feed me. I don't know that struggle because that was not my struggle. But I do understand the struggle of the kid that didn't get a hug from their dad. I understand that very much. And I'm going to be very honest with you. I look at a lot of my friends that grew up more poor than me, but had a lot of love in their household, and I envy them. I actually, if God came down right now and said, we'll take away some of the luxury and some of the money in exchange for more love, I'd be like, take it all. speaking as a non-parent and as a gay black man with no kids, okay? So my opinion may not be valid in this space, but I would like to think, Rah, if you was my baby mama, for whatever reason, you might have been a one-night stand, okay? There's just nothing you would have been able to do to keep me from my goddamn child. It just wasn't. There would have been no amount of your mama was tripping, your mama was a bitch, your mama was this, that, and the third. I would have went to your cousin, I would have went to your mama, I would have went to your sister. I would have moved next door to you. If you lived on 79th Street, I was living on 71st. Okay? I just would have. I would have been showing up to the school. I would have done all of that. As a gay man, there is nothing. And listen, black men, and not even black men, men as a whole, they like to position masculinity as being above femininity, and black men want to lead every damn thing. Well, if you the strongest in the goddamn jungle and you the goddamn leader, lead yourself to your damn child.
And another thing about that, though, is that a lot of times black men like to avoid conflicts. And I'm not making excuses. They don't like the confrontation. They don't like getting into it. If you notice, a lot of times they just like, oh my God, the nagging, I just need my peace. Yeah. And we are very strong as black women. So when we get turned up and we like, no, you ain't seeing your kid, it takes a special kind of driven
to still push through.
Yeah. Because we gonna come with it when we mad. Don't have hurt us or did something to us. So definitely not taking up for him in any capacity, but I know we ain't no hoe when it comes to us, and when we get mad and we angry and we feel like we have some power to take something from you that you want, we will do it.
But I'm gonna tell you something, that's why I love, though, what he did. Now, here's the thing. I do think that you should not put no caveat on you having a conversation with your daughter that's hurting. But to his point, and as people in media, if you gonna drag me in the media, we finna do this. So yeah, get your mammy up here, because she need to explain to you
why
when you was 6 years old, when I tried to get you, why I couldn't come get you, because it's not all on me. However, I do think that for me, if you had my child, Rah, there might be days I call you out and cuss you out on your phone. I might call your mama house and cuss your mama out. I might show up to the school and show out. But my daughter is not going to get to 22 years old of age and at least not know my daddy might not have been dysfunctional and crazy, but my memories of him is him being at the school fighting for me. That's going to be my child's memory.
Point proven.
My daddy was ignorant as fuck.
Yeah.
And he was crazy, and every time he came to the school, he got arrested. But my daddy fought for me. That's going to be my child's recollection.
You've got a point. You've got an excellent point. All right, now, we're going to get into something a little bit more serious. Just for a little while, because we got to go back to the play, okay? All right, so let's talk about this, y'all. We've seen protests shake this country for over, I would say, the past couple of years, right? With George Floyd, with Breonna Taylor, from voting rights to racial injustice. But now it seems to be very quiet, a little too quiet. Trump is back in office. There's been dismantling diversity initiatives, all while rolling back DEI policies, and yet it doesn't seem to be very much outrage in action. So I'm wondering, are we exhausted? Have we given up? Are we just resisting in ways that don't look like the protest of the past that we used to do? If you had to describe Black America's response to Trump in one word, what would it be? And tell me why.
Before he answers, look at this. He was talking about
anyway, child, I was just calling. If it ain't one damn thing, it's another. Bitch, I went to Best Buy last night, honey, and coming out, bitch, I got pulled over by the police. You know my tag expired, honey. My birthday was last month, and they done impounded the dog car. Yes, God, bitch. Anyway, child, I called Fish from the job and asked her to come pick me up, give me a ride to work this morning until I get my car to impound on Friday when I get paid. Bitch, she pulled up around here. Her car was so damn nasty. She had papers and shit all on the back seat. I said, honey. When we was driving down the street, I had the right mind to tell this girl, can you please pull over so we could take up a donation for you to get this damn car clean? Okay? But quiet as it's kept, bitch. I can't go in on her too hard, because growing up, bitch, my mama had a nasty car. Yes, God, bitch. My mama car was so nasty, bitch. We was scared to ride in it at night because the roaches would come out and crawl on our neck and our arm and shit. She be like, y'all I'm finna get ready to go to McDonald's. I don't even want it. I don't even want it. Yes, God, bitch.
Oh God. Okay, I just wanted to show that.
So I can't do it in one word. I can do it in one phrase, and it's the James Cleveland song. I don't feel no ways tired. I think as black people, we don't feel no ways tired. This is where we are right now politically in the country. This isn't a black people issue. It just isn't. Here's the thing. If I'm being perfectly honest, and I come from my mom's side of the family was lower middle class. Like broke, it was nothing for me to come home and the lights not be on or the phone don't be on, and my mom would be like, go to your grandma's house. And my father and my stepmom, they were a little more pulled up, a little more Claire Huxtable. So I've got the best of both worlds. But I think for most black people, we are used to being in a space where the scales are not tilted in our favors and we scratching and surviving to get by. Most black people in this situation, we don't feel no ways tired because nothing has changed for us. My rent amount is the same amount. My paycheck is my same paycheck. And here's the thing, white people being racist towards black people is not nothing new. That's some shit we've been dealing with since the beginning of time. Donald Trump is not hurting us. It's not. Black people, we know how to navigate poverty, adversity, lack, scarcity. It's unfortunate. We know how to navigate those spaces very well. Big Mama know how to take her down to the Piggly Wiggly with $12 and get a $9 pack of ground beef, a $2 bottle of ragu, and a $3 worth of noodles, and make a pot of spaghetti for the goddamn week. We know how to get by. So the reason I think so many of us are quiet is because we're exhausted and it's business as usual for us. White people being white people is not nothing new for us. Now I think these Hispanics, Hispanics. I'm saying Hispanic because it's funny. I think these Hispanics, I think these Afro-Latinos, I think these white adjacent people of other descent, I think they're the ones having issues. Black people, we cool. How has our lives changed? Like, if I'm being perfectly honest, and this may sound ignorant to a lot of people, Black Americans, our lives really don't change much.
No matter what.
From president to president. We've always been looked down upon. We've always been discriminated against. Even now, DEI in white people's society has been synonymous with black people, but we are not the ones that benefit from DEI. The studies have shown white women are the ones who've benefited the most from DEI, cutting us out of jobs, cutting us out of opportunities, redlining us, not giving us loans. This is not anything that's new to us. Struggle's not new to us. I mean, so here's the thing, Ron. I'm not worried about us. And here's the gag. Even though you've got other minorities that don't see it for us, I still find it in my heart to have compassion for them. Because we know how to do this. It's y'all that it's y'all. We know how to survive, Ron.
Right.
There, believe it or not, the Latino community, all of those people now, they're looking to us right now for how to get through this.
Well, you know, it's funny that you say that because I've actually asked a number of Hispanic people, because I have a lot of Hispanic friends, and I've asked questions like, you know, why did you vote for Donald Trump? Can you just explain to me? And in all honesty, after I finish my surveying
you still
and asking,
don't have an understanding.
There's no real answer.
So here's the answer.
Wait, before you continue, because I don't want to forget, because y'all know I'm an old
Oh, first season Love and Hip Hop 14 years ago. Yandy with the band wig.
Stick. That gonna stick, and that's what people gonna be saying.
Right, the whole interview. Fuck that nigga with the we're around there talking about Yandy.
Right, you know it. My thing is that I have a woman.
Damn, he done completed the drink.
What she does doesn't even matter.
Right.
I asked her. I said, "Who are you voting for?" And she said, "Trump." And I said, "Can I ask you why? This is not for me to judge. I'm not judging anything. I just want to understand what resonates."
When Funky get drunk, he overtalks. He gets loud.
His belief in God.
Jay said he used to be in on the show by himself.
That is what matters to me the most. Everything else is just about
It's good. Jay said he was just finna adjust his dick until he realized he wasn't at home with no pants on. Ha ha! Funky. Jay is reading you.
But your heart
Funky.
is where God
Email
is,
us back, bitch.
He even has Bibles.
And she's full of shit.
Oh!
Let me explain something to
Oh,
you.
somebody.
Clear, transparent. Let me sit up. And be
She
pulled
needs
up
some
with this.
milk.
There are no more the most godly people on the planet are African American people. Okay, 400 years of slavery, and the only thing we had to hold on to was goddamn the word. Okay, which, if I'm being perfectly honest, failed us. Okay, because for 400 years, white Jesus didn't come down and do a thing. All right. It gets no more godly on this soil than African American people. It gets no more godly. It doesn't. So if you sided with God, you would side with righteousness. I'm going to help her cut to the chase. The reality of the situation is black skin globally has a stain on it because of colonialism. The British came around, colonized everything, made anybody who was not white savages, and globally did a very good marketing job on saying, you want to be everything in the world except black. Okay?
Wow.
Now, I'm going to be very honest with you because I love extending grace to people. Rah, if you are a foreigner, you don't know anything about this land. The only thing our global PR machine teaches about America is when you come to America, you want to align yourself with white people because black people are at the bottom, okay? And listen, I'm not even knocking the minorities because they're not getting all the information. But if that's what you're being fed, then quite naturally, when I come over here from whatever, I want to align myself with the best people. The privileged people, which are white. So what ends up happening from my perspective is a lot of minorities or people of different races, they come to America and they know one thing. Whatever I do,
white is right.
I don't want to be with the blacks. Even to the point where they vote against their own best interests.
Just because of the color of our skin.
But here is the beautiful thing. Because
what's beautiful?
I live.
What's beautiful, Dineva? Because I'm hurt.
Here's the thing. I live by the mantra that no matter what any of us, black, white, purple, or green, go through, it's for the greater good. Okay, I do believe that.
That ain't good enough.
I believe it's for the greater good.
That ain't good enough.
So here's what I mean by that,
Tell me
Rah.
that.
Here's what I
Explain
mean. I think that Trump
that ain't
is
good enough for me.
creating a great awakening amongst people because you've got people
Yes,
who
he
are
is.
brown.
Come on. This
who
man
need
is
to realize
intelligent,
that,
y'all.
Baby.
Funky is intelligent.
To them white people,
Very.
if you speak Spanish, you a dirty Mexican.
I'm
they
telling
don't give
you,
a damn if
they
you
don't
from
give a
Spain,
fuck.
This is
if
the
you
point
from
That is
Chile,
what I
was
be
making
trying.
when he
That's
said
what I be
Venezuela,
trying to say.
you
That's
speak
why I be
Spanish,
trying
you're
to
a
say
dirty
that. I don't give a
Mexican.
fuck.
So Owen's
You
point
racist,
is
you
what we
this,
were
you that.
talking
I
about
wouldn't
at
give
dinner,
a
which is he
fuck.
felt
Like Funky
he
Dineva
says
said,
Donald Trump is a
we
necessary
have a
evil,
right to be
right? This is
racist
what he
back
says.
at y'all
He
ass.
says he feels like it's important
What you talking
because
about?
we're
We
used
human.
to black people don't got nothing coming to us. This is his words. We got nothing coming to us one way or the other, right? And he feels like it's important to have Trump in office so that everyone who thinks they're better than us can see that he sees us all the same. And that's what he was struggling to say. Now,
Off the subject. Is this boo boo on his feet? Read that.
I got my red
I don't know.
gloves on.
Okay, we're almost done.
Cause there's some things going wrong. Nessa girl, I had to put my red lip gloss on because I think I might have left my red lipstick around Peter Gunn's house. But quiet as it's kept, honey, since he riding there kissing vampire teeth in the mouth, I don't even want it no more. Yes, God, honey, my hair is laid like shitty feet. Is it me? Am I the only person who noticed that dog doodle on the bottom of Peter Gunn's feet when he was kissing Tara all in her mouth on that IKEA sofa with that sheet as a sofa cover? No, God, honey, no wonder he going around Amaya's house, baby. She staying on old nasty brownstone with an old nasty big old bed, and she's a clean woman. Amaya is a clean woman. And the reason why I say she's a clean woman and Peter is around there because if he walks around Tara's house with that boo-boo on his feet, where you get that boo-boo? Where did that boo-boo come from on the bottom of your feet in y'all house? Didn't nobody smell it? And the fact that y'all didn't smell it mean y'all immune to it. No, God, honey. And if he got shitty feet and getting in her bed, she got a shitty bed, which means she probably got a shitty kitty. That's why he's around to Amina Butterfly House. Yes, God. Girl, this Love of Love and Hip Hop Season 4 was everything, honey. Is it me?
Oh my God.
Or did K. Michelle pull it getting out of that private jet? No, God, Miss K. Michelle, honey. Okay,
wait,
you ain't sell that many albums. Okay, the shit was special, but it wasn't very special for you to be getting out no private plane. Girl, bye, honey. Warner must be paying well. Quiet as it's kept, K. Michelle need to get Jocelyn a damn job over there at Warner so she could step out the private jet because Jocelyn been on Love and Hip Hop for 2 seasons and we still ain't got no damn album. But girl, we ain't even on Atlanta. Let's get back to New York cast, honey.
You know.
New York. I never really loved New York from its inception, but I'm going to tell you something. I'm feeling butterflies in my stomach for this season and I'm definitely feeling Amina Butterfly. Not for the bullshit, the chaos, and the confusion that's going on, but Mama can sing, honey. That you know, I love me old nasty R&B tune, honey. It was real cute. She could play that piano. Yes, God, honey. She is giving me vampire Alicia Keys realness. But I am gonna tell y'all what the fuck I am tired of. This old producer, girlfriend, baby mama storyline is tied through the late it's hard to believe. I'm sorry, and I probably get a phone call about this one, and I really do not care at this point. It's just hard for me to believe that somebody I love, I'm gonna get on a reality show with, and then cheat on my woman with the reality TV camera running. That feels and seems fake, contrived, and stupid. It just does. Stevie Wonder can see that something about this setup is just not right. And I'm talking about Peter Guns, Amaya, and Tara. Okay, it just feels real. Something about it is not feeling authentic. I'm going to tell you what else ain't feeling authentic. Fake ass pimp player Rich Dollars. He wears me the fuck out. Okay, I don't know who the fuck is the lamest or the most lame. Ray J, wait a minute, ain't that Brandy brother? Or Rich Dollars wearing them damn optometrist shades inside the damn lingerie place. Rich Dollars, you is lame. You is a bad representation of all the Kappas. Rich Dollars is so lame. Oh my God, please get him off my TV screen. And somebody please take Peter Guns out the stove because he is done, okay? This old ass man. No, God, honey, it's something about these men with these one hits and these midlife crises that is wearing me out. And then it don't make it no better when you light skin. No, God, Shabbat. Let me see what else going on here. Oh, Yandy, honey. Yandy, dandy, Yandy. Yes, God. Okay. Yandy, I'm feeling the storyline. Because Yandy is a woman who is scrumming her pain with her fingers, singing this life in her song, killing me softly with a collect call. No, God, Miss Yandy. You know, I'm sorry that this happened to Yandy. It's a sad storyline, and this shit is for real, so I'm not going to go in too much on that. Man, DZ's son is really cute. I loved everything he brought. Keeping a little secret. I know they had to be hard on Yandy. They had to be hard. Mr. K. Michelle, child, when K. Michelle got in that car and her girlfriend was in that car, I said, yes, God, Miss Precious with a perm. Work out, honey. You better spin that Lee Daniels money, bitch. She had her old nasty Pocahontas Precious, look, go in, Gabourey, Sidibe, and let have. I knew you had personality. Gabourey, Sidibe, and K. Michelle gonna have a whole lot of fun. Tootsie rolling all across Miss New York City. I'm trying to think who else did I miss.
Oh.
Amina is the real vampire in Brooklyn.
I don't even see K. Michelle.
Tara is child quiet as a skept. I really had an attitude when Tara was down to Amina listening party because her ass should have been at IKEA returning that damn sofa, and she should have been on the corner finding somebody to paint them damn walls a better shade of blue. And quiet as a skept, what the fuck she need to tell Peter Guns is, at least if you gonna cheat on me, repaint the wall and buy me a damn $6.99 rooms to go special. I know y'all say I'm always the one noticing that these people on Love and Hip Hop don't be having no furniture or their furniture be tore up. First it was Mimi, then it was Erica on the Love and Hip Hop special with that little ass card table and that big ass kitchen with no amenities. And now Amina got a house full of furniture, but it's furniture that don't nobody want because it got dog doodle all on it because Peter Guns got them shitty feet and it's crawling all over this lady IKEA furniture. No God, honey. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Love and Hip Hop New York, quiet as it's kept, as contrived as one of the scenes maybe. Oh, bitch! Bitch, how the hell I forgot about Joe Intahiri, honey? Yes, God, I am here for it. Joe Intahiri, I'm loving every minute of it. Only thing I want is Joe Budden to do some music this season so he could get Tahiri from behind the bar. No tea, no shade. A bitch could use a Long Island right about now. But Joe and Tahiri, I am loving them. Yes, God, work out. Tahiri Fish, work out. Now, y'all, I ain't one to gossip, and y'all didn't heard this from me, but during some of them previews, Joe is looking a little slim. I think Joe back on them drugs, quiet as kept, honey. Joe looking a little, I don't know. You might have been taking the wrong test. You should have been taking the STD test, but taking the drug test. Okay.
That was this.
I don't know. It's giving me what we need. We gonna watch it. We gonna monitor it. I'm here for it. And yeah, girl, I'm finna go down to the bottom and get me a little piece, and then come back and get it to Jim Jones and Christy. Call you later, girl. Bye.
Okay, let me get back to the show.
Or not, I don't like that either. I get it. Yeah. I understand. But I don't like it either. What I don't like about it is the racial wars that it's creating, right? I feel like
that means you got a shitty.
We're on our way, right, to stopping that and for it to not be acceptable. Where someone who might be racist might be a little ashamed.
Or think twice.
Think twice. Maybe that's not the right thing to do or say. But I feel like it creates a situation where they feel like it's all right for me to think that. I don't know if you guys saw the video the other day of the woman who spit on a black woman who was sitting next to her at a graduation because she sat next to her. And I just don't feel like that's something that would have happened previously. But I think it's important. I want to send a public service announcement, and I'm not igniting any type of race wars or any type of riots or any of that kind of stuff.
They do that shit.
You have got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. If a spit on me,
everything I got, I'm losing it.
Okay.
There
no,
is
but
not,
she losing. She losing her life.
Of restraint in the world
on me because I'm sitting next to you.
And I'm gonna be very honest with you. And I'm gonna do my 18 years in prison proud. I'm gonna do my 18 years.
You have to.
I'm gonna do my 15 years for busting your ass upside the head with a bottle. I'm going to do it like Remy Ma with a smile. The brat. I'm gonna hit it like.
It's no way. It's no way. And then you think about it, you like, I have children to raise. There is no way.
Well, we're not finna go here with you.
So comfortable with us.
We're not finna do
I'll
this
tell you a
with
story.
okay?
I told this story on the contrary. One day I was driving and I'm coming out of the parking lot and this man is riding by his bike.
What's he?
Right. Oh my God.
Another story. I'm walking by and I'm, excuse me, walking. He's like, this ain't the hood. And I'm like, this all happened here. Now, y'all know I love me some Miami. This ain't happening in New York.
And let me ask you, and they were of Latin descent?
Yes.
Girl, you don't even want me to get into the Miami Latin versus black. That's a whole nother show, but go ahead.
Yes, both instances they were
of Latin descent.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not even excusing their behavior, but they come over here and they buy into the illusion that black is less than. Even the ones that look like us. You know what? Ooh, baby, let's talk about it. Dominican people aren't really with y'all.
Ooh.
Why?
I know black.
That's the ignorance.
Oh,
but
girl.
let's save that because we're gonna do more parts of this. We're gonna do a whole episode. We we break it down.
Remember that I know black.
And we're gonna have one of my closest friends in the world is from Santo Domingo, from Dominican Republic, and she knows she's black. She said my hair, and she's a very, very, very fair skin.
Pubic hair be nappier than a
talking about
black. I know black.
But there are a lots of Afro Latinas that don't feel that way. That's a whole nother episode. We have so much more coming for y'all. All right, so look, we're gonna move on because there's so much to get into. All right, so in 2020, black voters were seen as the backbone of the Democratic Party. That's just what it was. We are Democrats, right? But now that Trump's support is growing in the communities, at least with the black men, because I'm a part of that 92%. What's happening? Do you think this shift is about the policies, or is it more about the frustration with the Democratic Party as a whole?
So it has nothing to do with the Democratic Party. It has absolutely nothing to do with the Democratic Party, in my opinion, and everything to do with, I hate to say this, but I am of the belief not every single black man, but the black man collective, they don't want equality, they want privilege. And this is going to go viral within the black community. And I say this with my whole chest. I say this with my whole chest. I think the worst thing the black community could ever do is let a straight black man through the door first. I think if you let a straight black man through the door first, he gonna close it for everybody behind him.
What?
He gonna close it for women, and he gonna close it for the gays.
You talking about President Barack Obama?
No. I'm not talking about Barack. I'm just talking about the black male collective as a whole. And when you start talking about them and the growing support for Trump, it's because they want the privilege of white men. They want to be white men. So many of them want to be white men. And I'm gonna be very honest with you. I am a black man, but I'm a gay black man. I am fearful. Look at the Dr. Umar types. You let somebody like Dr. Umar through the door first, it's getting closed for the LGBT and it's getting closed for women. It's getting closed.
But it's getting closed for the LGBT and the women right now.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like at the end of the day, there's one thing that rules all, and that's green.
Yeah. Cash.
So, you know, you can buy your way into, I feel like this is the crazy thing. I think when it comes to politics, it is more about classism than it is about race.
You're right, because a racist white person will with you if you got money.
Baby, because when I tell you, when I move around,
it's different. You have a different experience.
When I have my moo-moo,
it's a different experience.
And there's nothing sparkling. And I thought I was gonna be able to grab a turkey and cheese real fast. I'm not, you know, it ain't a great experience.
Yeah.
But when I come out,
when I step out,
it's respect.
Yeah.
So that's a thing as well. That's a whole thing.
It is.
We want to listen because Dineva and I are going to get into so many topics. We have so much. I want to talk about the music.
I didn't think you were this deep. Full transparency, no shade. I thought you wanted to see the girls off of Love and Hip Hop, and it's so funny because in my mind right now, I'm like, with me getting ready.
You know, when I hear people
Miami,
have conversations like this,
now you want to be my friend.
I want to be your friend.
I always feel like I want to align myself with them, but then I
think that
get this
who
reality
you and
check
I are
of
personality-wise and how we can talk with the best of them and the lowest
brown
of them.
skin or dark skin. So the experience that they have is not the experience that I have.
And just the real.
Y'all heard it here first.
We're going to figure it the fuck out.
Y'all heard it here first.
We're going to figure it out.
This is on-site studio.
Listen, it could be an offshoot of on-site.
Whatever.
It's enough money for everybody there.
Whatever. We have a studio, so we need to shoot all night long for y'all. That's what we'll
do. We're going to do it. But
whatever
it's
y'all
some
need.
Conversation that need to be had.
Okay.
And
I agree.
And what I like about it is that, and one of the biggest things that people love about me is that I don't come at you like the CNN pundits. A lot of people, you know, people like us from the hood or they can't receive that. But people that's just down home like you and I,
having a conversation.
People can receive that.
Just having a conversation.
And I think because you own a studio, because you're a media personality and I'm a media personality, I think we owe it to our community to break down some of these high level conversations in a way that our people can digest.
Okay.
And so y'all heard it here first. Me and Rah, we gonna do, I don't know what it looked like. If it's a 3-episode series, if it's a 6-episode series, if it's a 10-year partnership where we come and do 1 or 2 episodes a week,
Right.
we gonna work this out.
I love it. It's magical and it's real.
And we gonna go get Yandy.
Yeah.
We gonna go get Mona. Mona put me on TV for the very first time. Now she ain't paid me and ain't paid me. How much Mona was paying you, girl? Let's get some viral moments. Okay, so let's do this.
Yes.
What was your first rate?
My first rate was.
What's she getting ready to say?
What her first rate was.
Of it's magical and it's real.
And we gonna go get Yandy.
Yeah.
We gonna go get Mona. Mona put me on TV for the very first time. Now she ain't paid me and ain't paid me. How much Mona was paying you, girl? Let's get some viral moments. Okay, so let's do this.
Yes.
What was your first rate?
My first rate was.
Nessa girl.
She ain't gonna tell the truth.
It's been a very long time since I had to pull this thing out right here. And you know what this is, right? I got my red lipstick on. Cause I'm delicious. Hey, delicious. Girl, wait. Did you see this last episode of Love and Hip Hop? My hair is laid like delicious. Hey, delicious. But BBOD, y'all need to give it up. Leave that career behind. Cause girl, delicious is not it. That song was just that. Delicious. Girl, I can't stop saying delicious. Okay, what? I'm delicious. BBOD, what the hell was that? Why did y'all needed a rehearsal for the rehearsal? Y'all should have rehearsed what y'all was gonna do before the cameras came in and actually filmed the rehearsal, because that delicious was hot garbage, okay? Stanky boo boo and chicken noodle soup. Hey, chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Listen. Now I know I said in my last call, Nessa, that I love the recasting that Love and Hip Hop has done, but girl, y'all must have put a casting call out for people who are acting like rappers.
Oh my God!
Listen, no tea, no shade. Them broads are horrible. Okay, the strong looking one, maybe she should go into spoken word or poetry or something. And then the pretty girl, the pretty one, the one that's friends with Rah, I forgot her name. Girl, just get you a good boyfriend and marry well, because rap. Unless y'all can come up with something better than delicious, this is not the career for y'all. And no tea, no shade. I guess Rah Ali management skills is on par with y'all rap skills. Very beginner, okay? Because that's not a winner. Delicious, what y'all got. But let me tell you who I'm here for. Cardi B, honey. Yes, God, Mona Scott Young. I ain't never went up for Love and Hip Hop like this since the first couple seasons with Jocelyn Hernandez. Let me tell you something. If a bitch gonna have beef with me,
she gonna have beef with me.
She always gonna have beef with me. Oh, whatever. Yes, God, Cardi B, go in and let have money. All I need for you to do is go down to Sally Beauty Supply, get your nearest fingernail file, and just put it in your mouth and do like this. Just do it back and forth until you get this side done even, and then you'll be down with me. I love your attitude and something, or whatever. Yes, God. Yoma, you are the product of the Love and Hip Hop generation. You foolish ass women who put up with these dumb ass men because they got a little piece of title, a little piece of change. That's the one issue that I'm having with Love and Hip Hop right now. I mean, no tea, no shade to the people I love over at Love and Hip Hop, but it just seems like this show continues to just perpetuate this whole damn notion of, black women go through all this stuff with these men and stay for material reasons. Like, for the life of me, I cannot understand what the fuck is going through the minds of people like Tara, Amina, Mimi Faust. Like, who the fuck raised y'all hoes? What the fuck is wrong with your spirit, your soul, and your credit that y'all put up with this kind of nonsense? Like, no tea, no shade. By far was I raised with a silver spoon in my mouth. But I don't know no bitches like y'all. I don't know a nary piece of bitch. Like Trick say, you don't know nan hoe. And I know a lot of hoes that don't been the places I been, spend the grants that I spend, fuck by 5 or 6 best friends. But I don't know no dumb hoe. Yes. And then Tara, you got this nigga got you sleeping on a motherfucking air mattress in the same apartment as the wife. Like, what the fuck is really going on with y'all? And no tea, no shade. Where I was once bothered by Amina Butterfly, Buffy the Vampire Slave looking ass. Tara, I really think it's you I'm the most confused about, because it seems to me that you're on a mission to prove that Peter is no good to Amina, although he married her and never married you. And it seems as if you find vindication in fucking him. But newsflash, baby, that dark ass, dumb ass spirit of confusion that Peter is has always had over your life is still present.
So I just wanted to say that for people who don't understand, Funky done went from this to being a cubicle bitch, making a salary, to losing their job, being on YouTube, making fun of or poking fun of rather these people that are on reality shows, to now making more than their salary that they was making on this damn show when he was talking about it. For real. Mm-hmm. So everybody who wanna clown him for this shit, that shit made him rich, bitch. Go ahead.
I'm about to say, what the fuck is them birds?
Grandmammy must be like, who the fuck raised you bitches?
Was we here?
Y'all some old newfangled, and the sad part about it is, y'all old hoes. Y'all old 1970 born hoes, 1969 born hoes, okay, 75 born hoes. Y'all ain't like these 90s hoes that only care about where they could charge their phones, sewing weeds, eating hot Cheetos, and wash their pussy in the sink. Y'all some old hoes, okay? Y'all came up on Waiting to Exhale, Sister Act 2. Y'all should know a little something about being a strong black woman. Y'all, honey, some gifts are just to make them feel good about the night before. You get my drift. And just think about it. Sometimes flowers mean maybe we should just be friends. If you get my drift, hang if you can hang. No pain, no gain. And see, I'm a firm believer of a nigga gonna pay me for my goddamn pain, but no tea, no shade. Y'all ain't getting nothing out the goddamn deal except for babies that nigga cannot afford to help y'all pay for without that piece of minimum wage check that Mona Scott Young is serving his ass every 2 weeks. Okay. Girl, y'all hoes ain't even getting no bookings. Okay. What? Somebody show me an Instagram flyer where a bitch is booking Peter Guns. New York to the harbor, got love for all. Lying down in the harbor, I love the bar. I'm surprised I said a one-hit wonder who royalty. All that dick at the Boys and Girls Club. All that dick that Lil' Kim left behind. And y'all hoes fighting over a washed up piece of old dick when you need them. All that dick Bill Cosby trying to give away, and y'all fighting over Peter. Girl, at least be fighting over some rich dick. No. Some old dick that got a lawsuit attached to it. Some Quaalude delicious. Now, Yandy, you are my girl. But you know, and this is a real serious moment. Yandy, you are a better woman than I ever be. Okay? And bitch, I might not be a lady, but I'm all woman from Monday to Sunday. I love him deeper than he. And you standing by his side. You a better woman than I ever be. Now, he left you once due to prior fuck-ups. And we all make mistakes. But I'm going to tell you something, girl. You know, 8 years is a lot of time to be on hold, honey. 8 years is a lot of time to be on standby. 8 years is a whole lot of time to wait for that apple pie to bake, honey. And then, how do I live? No shade. It seemed like Mendici's about to be in prison longer than y'all been dating. And I'm sorry, I can't stand by no man that spent more time behind the prison walls in a grown man bed than he did in my bed. Okay, that's just my little womanly advice to you. So I hope that Mendici set it up where he gonna set you free for them 8 years, and hopefully it come back. You know they say when you love something, let it go. If it comes back again, then that's how you know it's for keeps. Yeah, it's for sure. And I'm ready to give you more and more of what a girl wants. Oh, honey, my mind is flowing because I'm delicious. Okay, what else we got going on in this episode? Yorma, Mendices, Rah, Yandy, and the bitch that's gonna have beef with me forever. You see how that bitch looked over her shoulder? Anyway, girl, I'm trying to squeeze blood from a turnip at this point because Love and Hip Hop episode 3 New York didn't give a. Go in and let have, honey. All I need for you to do is go down to Sally Beauty Supply, get your nearest fingernail file, and just put it in your mouth and do like this. Just do it back and forth until you get this side done even, and then you'll be down with me. I love your attitude and son. A product of the Love and Hip Hop and chicken noodle soup. Hey, chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. Okay, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Listen.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys later. Y'all see. But all right, yeah, we about to see y'all later because I'm tired as a motherfucker. Thank you guys for tuning in, everybody. We'll be back for part 2, and we will have our clips motherfucking ready. Our clips will be ready next time. I'm finna go watch this shit right now. Love and Hip Hop.
What's that? No chicken wrap.
Right. Make sure you follow us, guys, and make sure you follow Funky Dineva fan page. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and hit that thumbs up. We really appreciate you guys for tuning in. See you guys later. Bye.